Included on his YouTube channel, he has the Grind Tour. Okay, you have been to Tulum. Okay, Grind Tour number 8 took place in Dubai. He took a trip to Dubai. Dubai, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Dubai, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, for real. And the most recent one is Grind Tour 10, which took place in Barcelona.
Spain, Barcelona,
okay, so Spain, Barcelona,
Spain. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, how is it to be able to travel and do what you love and make sure you put content together doing what you love? Where did you even get the idea that when we go to these places, let's shoot content?
You know what? So the Grind Tour, let's talk about where the Grind Tour started.
Okay.
So I got the opportunity to coach in China.
Okay.
I signed a 2-year contract to work with the elite Chinese athletes of Dalian China.
Right.
So before the Olympics, or in general, every province has their elite athletes. And they group them up, they get them right for the Olympics or the national games. I was coaching the Dalian athletes for the national games, and whoever was eligible to go to the Olympics, they would go. But the big money for the Chinese athletes is the national games. So I was working there. The pandemic happened.
So the Chinese. So this happened, but so you went to Tulum and all that after China.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, I was thinking that China was first and then all this. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
No, China is first.
Okay, yeah, China's first, and then you went. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I'm messing it up.
Yeah.
So you did this within a year?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was moving around in 2020.
Yeah, I was moving around.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Literally moving
wow,
around.
that's
like,
crazy.
They was like the flights is banned. The flights weren't banned. I was going back and forth from here to China the whole time.
Wow. Okay.
Because I had a visitor's visa. People don't know, when you have a visitor's visa, it's 2 months at a time.
Okay.
And when your visa's up, you have to go back to where you're from, and it restarts.
Oh, wow.
So I had to fly home. I stay home for like a weekend, sometimes maybe 2 days. That was the worst. Because you got off a 16-hour flight, and you spend 48 hours. It's not enough, you know.
Yeah.
So during the pandemic hit China in about January, right after Christmas, because I went to London with this chick for Christmas. And then I came back to China, and then that's when it hit. The pandemic hit. Yeah. And then 2 months after February I went home, and then it still hadn't hit y'all yet, I think. And I came back to China. When I came back to China, I had to do a 14-day quarantine. Yeah. And that was the worst thing I ever did in my life. Yeah. That was the closest thing to jail. I never been to jail, but that's the closest thing.
I mean, I could imagine, especially you being away from home.
Being away from home, being locked in a hotel room. Like, you guys...
Well, at least it was 5-star, though.
It was. That's what I didn't tell everybody.
Okay.
So it was 5-star. Yeah. So when I flew back into China, they was like, look, you have to quarantine. Do you want the 5-star hotel or the 4-star? I'm like, of course I want the 5-star. Yeah. So they took me to the 5-star. I'm there for 2 days, eating like a king, chilling, making videos. Yeah. And then my interpreter calls me, my translator calls me and says, hey, we have a big problem. I said, what's the problem? She said, you chose the most expensive hotel.
Oh.
And it's out of our budget.
Yeah.
So we have to take you to another hotel. She's like, don't worry though, it's a good hotel. Yeah. Bro, we pull up to this hotel, it's like Motel 8. I'm like,
oh no.
Hell no. Trash. And that's what I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah,
so
okay.
You the first one to know.
Yeah, okay,
I didn't
cool.
film that shit.
Yeah, exclusive.
Yeah. So I get in this hotel, the food is worse. The bathtub is dirty.
Oh no!
I don't even want to take a shower. I didn't take a shower for like 2 days. I was in there like, man. You know, I didn't eat as much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was just a terrible experience, bro. Like day 7, I was like, damn, like this is depression, right? You know what I'm saying? Like my beard was growing.
Yeah.
I didn't bring no
getting
chapstick,
rough.
You know what I'm saying? I was there looking like dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it was a tough time. It was one of the most tough times I ever had. But like day like 9, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get out of here to day 14. I might as well make the most of it. So I started writing about my experience and how I could talk to people about this experience. So yeah, mind you, I get out of quarantine, I go back to my facility, I do 2 more months at the facility, and then at that time, it's bad in America. Like, y'all got it bad, y'all fighting over toilet paper. Donald Trump is saying weird stuff.
It was really no toilet paper, paper towels in the stores, no Lysol.
And I'm in China just chilling. I got toilet paper, you know.
You straight.
Food. So it's almost time for me to go back, and my translator tells me, she's like, look, we're gonna close our borders. So if you go home, which you have to, because your visa's about to be up, you probably ain't gonna be able to come back for a while. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. as long as you guys can pay me livable wages, which is half of my salary. And they was like, I'll talk to the boss, but I don't think we can do that. And I was like, well, I work for y'all, so let me know. So she comes back in like 5 minutes, like, hey, he says he can't do that. I was like, so what am I gonna do? She said, we can't pay you anything because we don't know how long you're gonna be in America. So I'm like, so you guys sending me back into a pandemic where no one's getting jobs with no money? And I was like, oh, we're so sorry, but that's just what it is. So I panicked for like 5 minutes, and I was like, you know what, I can't panic, I gotta come up with a plan. So I went to my room, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back home, I'm gonna hit up all my clients that I had before, see if they wanna train, and everybody I train, I'm gonna call it the Grind Tour. I'm gonna put it on my story, I'm gonna call it the Grind Tour. And all I did was train people, film them working out, I called it the Grind Tour. In my head, it was we were grinding, but the tour part was like, I don't know when I'm leaving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could go back to China, the tour's over, you know? So I called it that. And then people started hitting me. Like, people were in the house and people saw us training. People were like, I want to train too. So I started getting client after client. People saying, I want to join the Grind Tour. And then the Grind Tour turned into this thing. And then my homegirl, one of the girls I started training, we became friends. She last minute invited me to Hawaii and was like, you should come to Hawaii. And I was like, all right, if I come, I'm going to film a Grind Tour workout there. She was like, okay, cool. Do whatever you want to do. Just come, you know? So we went, and my business partner, Jeremy, we filmed the first Grind Tour video in Hawaii. Met a guy on the beach that had a drone.
Oh, wow. And just like that, it worked.
Yeah, and I paid him his money, got a great drone footage, and then after that, we came home for a month, and I was like, let's go to Tulum, Mexico. The next Grind Tour. And then it became, let's go somewhere every other month. We'll do one here, we'll do one somewhere else. So it was Hawaii, Tulum, Mexico, Dubai, Barcelona, Spain.
So the Grind Tour is worldwide.
Worldwide.
I mean, I don't see you stopping no time soon.